Speaking of Chef Boyardee,
Hey, fellow crappers. It's your old buddy. Your old pal! R.D. Reynolds here once again with Wrestle Crap Radio. And as always, on the other end of the tin cannon string is the rest to my in peace, Mr. Blade Braxton.
what's going on, dead man?
That's the rumor. That's what was floating around the internet last weekend.
On the always reliable Wikipedia website, correct?
That is correct. On Wikipedia, there's actually an R.D. Reynolds page, if you can fathom such a thing. And on there, it actually said last weekend that I was in fact deceased.
And you were found deceased in your neighbor's bathroom?
No, it was in my bathroom, and the neighbors found me.
Oh.
Because apparently, a lot of times, I just leave the doors open and let the neighbors just wander through the house.
I've never met your neighbors. Do they have tendencies to go inside your house?
I hope. I don't think so. I've not found anything missing, lately. I have good neighbors. I'm very fortunate. The people in my neighborhood are good people.
You know what else? It also says you're the, I checked it a few minutes ago. It also says you're like the captain, you're the organizer of the Fruity Pebbles fan club.
It also said I was the wiener cleaner. That was my nickname at some point last weekend.
What? You like to bathe the dachshund?
I didn't know what that meant. But the funniest thing of this whole thing where it said I was deceased, which I immediately, I actually did have people email me to check to make sure I was not, in fact, deceased.
Oh, I thought you might have people email you to see if necrophiliacs might email you to see if you were willing.
I don't think I could have answered, but I think trust me, when I pass on to the next world, I'm not going to be checking my email at that point. Well, friendly advice to anybody that contemplates that, but the funniest thing I thought was the fact that somebody on my where it said, down at the bottom it said death, and then in parentheses they put in, I didn't even know he was sick.
Brilliant. That's about. I'm so jealous. I only wish I had a Wikipedia page on myself. But not only do you have that one, but you're referenced in the WWE Niagara Falls page.
I know. That's awesome.
That's hilarious.
That was so funny that the WWE Niagara Falls. That's just so awesome. That makes me so happy. the most out of everything at WWE Niagara Falls, the most famous thing is the fact that is the fact that I will do this on this here radio program. Ready?
Yeah.
I wish Wikipedia had audio links, sound clips.
Great.
You could hear this.
Hello, everyone. This is your Action News reporter with all the news that is news across the nation on the scene at the supermarket. There seems to have been some disturbance here. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened? Yeah, I did. I was standing over by the tomatoes, and here he comes.
This is, of course, the music, the intro to RD's weekly trip to the grocery. So you're probably saying, RD, you've really got to be stretching this week. How on earth can you be speaking of punching Virgil in the nutsack, and that has anything to do with your trip to the grocery? Anyway, so I'm in the produce section. I don't like to hang out in the produce section. I'm not a big produce fan.
I'm amazed What makes you even do this segment? Because most of the times you're complaining about the things that happened to you. It's like RD's nightmarish trip to the grocery.
Yeah. Well, I'm at the food. I've told you I don't like produce. Is a rule that I don't eat fruit. I don't know if we ever talked about that. Have we ever talked about how I don't eat fruit on this show?
No, we have never talked about how you don't like to eat fruit. But we have not discussed your blatant neglect of the 4 basic food groups.
I'm serious. Have we ever talked about how I don't eat fruit?
No, we never have.
It's not a rib. It's not me being funny man. I don't eat fruit. Period. End of discussion. If Mrs. Deal was here right now, I would get her in here and we would ask her.
So you see a nice shiny apple, you don't want to bite it?
No, won't do it.
Not a single fruit?
Not a one.
Why not? You like all those sweet things on the ice cream on.
Right.
You don't like
Let me explain this to you.
Grape?
It's not the taste. It's the texture. Feels like I'm eating something alive when I bite into fruit. I can't do it. It feels like I'm eating like something that's living. Like an orange. Anything with I don't do anything with seeds. That's my biggest thing I can't do.
Do you eat vegetables?
I can eat vegetables.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
I think most people with a mouth can eat vegetables.
I like soup vegetables. I don't like
vegetables?
Yeah, I don't like pizza vegetables.
Man, this is taking a...
There's another vegetable I don't like. I'd like to discuss with you. I don't know if you've ever noticed it. Like grapes. You eat grapes?
I eat everything.
To me, a grape is like you're biting into like an eyeball or something.
Well, you a master at biting into eyeballs, and you know how that feels?
No, and then
Who
like
are you,
olives.
a zombie? You are a zombie. You are dead. You're eating eyeballs.
Not, in fact, a zombie. Yeah, like olives.
Ooh, those are vegetables.
Well, it's a pizza vegetable. I don't do that.
I don't like olives
to
in
me,
any way.
It tastes like an eyebrow. It's the texture of it. It's like an eyebrow. I wouldn't want to eat eyebrows. Would you?
I've never liked olives because they look like a Martian, they look like the green and they got the red thing in the middle. They look like some kind of like a Martian's vagina while they're on the rag.
Thank you.
Very, very disturbing.
I'm going to use that next time Mrs. Deal asks me to have some olives. Looks like a Martian vagina. What I'm going to say. Anyway,
there you go.
I'm at the food mart, and there's a new produce item there. And God above is my witness, I'm not making this up. Cactus leaves. Because it's time for the co-host contest.
Sweet.
Co-host auditions here on WrestleCraft Radio. Your chance to be R.D. Reynolds or Blade Braxton. Why you'd want to do that, I have no earthly clue. But your chance. All you got to do is be entertaining and not get the old gong-ola. And can you believe this? We're actually calling Deutschland, the fatherland, this week here on the show. Germany.
We circled the globe.
Germany, we're calling.
Germany.
Eric Majorwitz.
We circled the globe. Eric Majorwitz.
Gonna try out. Let's get him on the line right now.
Hello?
Eric?
Yes.
It's your wake-up call.
Oh, let me get my pants on. Hold on. I'm just kidding.
We already have somebody that does that on this show.
Oh, okay. I was just checking.
Actually, my pants did fall down when I went to answer the phone the first time.
Talk to you later. Let's see if we can lean back, ease the seat back, reach down between my legs, reach down into the mailbag.
Woo!
Ow!
Ow!
Let's get some of that wrestling news! It's the mailbag. It's the mailbag, friends.
Oh.
You send in your questions and we'll read them. Notice I didn't say we'll answer them.
We completely ignored every question last week. Let's try to answer one this week.
Let's see what we can do. Here we go. WrestleCrapper Stuart Neal writes, love the show and, of course, the website.
Thanks, Stu.
Very nice. He actually does have a question. His question is this. If you had to choose your name to that of a wrestler's ring name, what would you choose? Would you... I'm confused already. Would you choose something... I'm going to read that to you again, okay? If you had to choose... No. If you had... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. That's the problem. Let's try this again. If you had to change your name to that of a wrestler's ring name, what would you choose? That makes more sense. Would you choose something sounding normal, like Chris Benoit? Something obscure, like Flex Cavana? Something that makes you sound important, like Baron Von Raschke? Or would you go the full distance and change your name to Damien Domeno and dress like him every day?
Okay. Here's what I'd change it to. I would change my name to Mr. Wrestling 2. You know why?
I do not.
Because every time someone would call my name, I would have grounds to just drop my pants and shit on the floor. Because it would be like they were commanding me to do something. Like, Mr. Wrestling 2. You know? Number 2. I answer the question. I answer the question. Stop the world.
There may be a reason we don't answer questions here on this radio program.
Of course, we couldn't do it without a dick or fecal matter joke.
Well, there is that. Arthur Pinkham writes.
Pink hand?
Pinkham. H-A-M, like alien ham.
that alien ham is green and stinky.
That's what it should have been. Arthur Alien Ham writes. Yeah, the Undertaker's hurt. Try and get back into the wrestling discussions.
Undertaker's hurt? What happened to the Undertaker?
I think his bicep fell off or something.
Vince is... I've lost since week 1 like you. Vince is champ again. Could things get any worse? Yes!
That was nice that you timed that with the music, but...
Great Khali champion! We're here with Santino Marella, new Intercontinental Champion. I just groped a man and sat down here, and the first thing I got to ask you is, how does it feel to be the new champion after you were a plant?
Mamma mia! That's the spots to meet the ball! On the O Show, I don't know what that is.
The O Show?
So like showing your O face, perhaps.